Isang mapagpala at mapagpagaling na gabi sa inyong lahat. Ito pong muli si Kapatid na Bien, naghahatid sa inyo ng Quarantine Series Episode 12, entitled Scourging at the Pillar. So before we start, marami pong bagay na dapat tayong pagpasalamat sa mga nangyayari sa araw-araw. At another episode ang ating matututunan ngayon. At muli, bago po tayo mag-start, syempre, kailangan natin magdasal. And then, later, pasasalamatan ko yung mga taong pasasalamatan natin sa episode na ito.
Makapangyarihan at mapagmahal na Ama, nagsusumamo kami sa iyo upang hilingin ang iyong patnubay laban sa COVID-19 na nagpapahirap sa marami at kumitil na ng mga buhay. Gabayan mo po ang mga dalubhasang naatasan na tumuklas ng paraan upang ihinto ang paglaganap nito. Patnubayan mo po ang mga lumilingap sa may sakit upang ang kanilang pagkalinga ay malaki pa ng husay at malasakit. Itinataas namin ang mga nagdurusa. Makamtan nawa nila ang mabuting kalusugan. Lingapin mo rin po ang mga kumakalinga sa kanila. Pagkamitin mo ng kapayapaang walang hanggan ang mga pumanaw na. Pagkalooban mo kami ng biyaya na magtulong-tulong tungo sa ikabubuti ng lahat. Pukawin sa amin ang pagmamalasakit sa mga nangangailangan. Nagsusumamo kami na iyong ihinto na ang paglaganap ng virus at ipag-adya kami sa lahat ng mga takot at pangamba. Hinihiling namin ito sa pamamagitan ni Hesukristo na nabubuhay at naghaharing kasama mo at ng Espiritu Santo, iisang Diyos, magpasawalang hanggan. Amen.
Amen. So, muli, maraming pong salamat sa pagsubaybay sa ating mga episodes. And, you know what, nakakatuwa po na mas nalamangan pa po ng subscription or ng subscribers yung views ng ating 11 videos. And yung 11 videos po surpasses all the episodes from 1 to 10. So I hope po ang gawin natin doon sa mga tumatangkilik, gawin po natin, simulan natin sa 1 and then pataas. And then hindi po kayo magsisisi sa panood from the start. Huwag po nating laktaw-laktawin kasi para siyang series na kailangan mong sundan para the whole context of the Catholic faith is maiintindihan mo at mananamnam. So, again, lagi naman po tayong pinagpapala at nakakakilala ng mga taong nakaka-encounter nung ginagawa nating video. Muli, nagpapasalamat po ako kay Shirley Arboleda na tuwang-tuwa po siya doon sa ating pagkakabanggit natin doon sa episode 11. Ma'am, more power po, take care. I hope sa simpleng video po na ito na pinagkakaloob ko na medyo may mga kaunting flaws, pero sana po mapagtiyagaan po ninyo. And then kay Sister Susan Cordova, wala pong sawa ito, lagi nagko-comment sa aking YouTube channel. Si Brother Wendell Talibong, our Vice President CFT External Affairs, proud po ako at nakaka-humble na mabanggit po niyo sa kanyang butihing programa ang ating mumunting channel. And then kay Brother Marco Evangelista, muli po bro, maraming salamat. And it helps a lot na doon po sa endorsement ninyo doon sa munting programa. And also kay Brother Melchor Manalili na kahit po papaano doon sa mga subscribers, tinulungan din po niya ako. Bro, maraming salamat. And then kay Brother Winnie Ibe, gawin niyo po itong gawin niyo pong FB friend. Pagdating po sa pagpapaliwanag sa about Catholic faith, about sa kanyang page, diretso po sa kanyang account, maganda po magpaliwanag ang taong ito. And then kay Brother Saul Paul Anda, then kay Early Love, Siberian Pause, Luz Viminda Ramirez, classmate ko nung high school, maraming salamat. And then kay Alex Embate, kay Sister Leonor Rosales, hindi niya alam na papasalamatan ko siya, napanood ko po kasing videos niya, nakakatulong din sa Catholic faith. And may honor po na ipakilala yon is hindi ko po alam kung paano basahin, is Spitok, SPI-Talk, Leonor Rosales. And then, kay Daisy Di Mayuga. Classmate ko kay Rolly Mariano Doctolero, bro, marami pong salamat. Then kay John Raven, kay Dems 7 Rock, and then Johanna De La Cruz, salamat po. And then nung May 6, one of my closest friend po, family friend, yung si Brother Johnny po, Juanito Herbacios, passed away. So condolence po sa Herbacio family. Meron po kasi tayong quarantine na naka-quarantine tayo, hindi tayo makapag-abot o makadalaw, pero balita ko po kasi nasa ibang bansa. So, through prayers, I hope makatulong man lang po tayo sa pagpawi ng sakit. And then, pray for also for the soul of Brother Johnny. And muli, maraming pong salamat. Simulan po natin ang Scourging at the Pillar, episode 12. Ang verse po is Matthew 27 verse 26. So, one verse lang po. Then, so he released Barabbas for them, and after flogging Jesus, he handed him over to be crucified. So, nung tinignan ko po yung Bible text, isa nga lang talaga yung nandoon sa guide ng rosary. Okay, so ngayon po medyo iyakan ang ating topic ngayon. So going back sa ating topic, Romans are experts in applying any torture style to inflict to its victim. Gaya po sa cross and also from scourging. So scourging often took place in full public view to serve as a lesson to all that transgressions were not to be tolerated. Pinapublic nang sa gayon yung mga gustong kumalaban sa kapangyarihan ng Roma is matakot, magkaroon ng paggulo o ng chaos. So peace and order ang gusto ng Roma, pero with fear. And then the Roman flagellum, however, was made of hard thongs. Punta tayo doon sa ginagamit nila. Ano yung pagkakaiba ng flags? Yung pagwiwit. Magkaiba po kasi yung scourging dun sa flagellum. Ano po ba yung binanggit doon sa Matthew 26? Kasi po ginamit dito is flogging. Yung whip lang, with leather. Pero dun sa scourging, ang ginagamit doon is with Roman flagellum was made of hard thongs, studded with bone fragments, bolts of lead or sharp iron bits that tore flesh, gashed veins, and at times laid entrails. Talagang yung pagtumama sa likod, sa balat, sa laman, talagang lumuluwa yung laman. So, ganun yung naramdaman ni Jesus Christ. So, sa Jews meron din pala, sa mga Hudyo, yung 3 leather strips. Limited lang ng 40 lashes. Mababasa yan sa Deuteronomio 25 verse 4. And actually, si St. Paul nakaranas din ito sa 2 Corinthians 11 verse 4. Nag-winip din siya, in-scourge din siya. So, Jesus was tied to a low column, hunched forward with the arms extended and the legs, shoulders, and bare back fully exposed. In this position, the chest and abdomen also received the flagellation as the whips curled around the body. The Romans called this torture flagrum. Since the Roman soldiers detested the Jews, the assigned lashes vent their ire on their king mercilessly, and beating Jesus with such violent savagery that by the time they were, though torn skin and lacerated flesh, hang in shreds from his badly mangled body, dripping copious amounts of sacred blood oozing from gaping. And remember, Jesus Christ, trinayal siya dun kay Annas and Caiaphas. And then again, gaya ng binalikan natin doon sa ibang episodes, kailangan may saksi. Di po ba? May dalawang saksi na magpapatunay na si Kristo ay may sala. And bawal magkaroon ng pagsasakdal ng gabi. And remember, Jesus Christ was arrested gabi. Bawal din yun. Hindi yun sa rule of law nung time na yun. Pero dahil silang may hawak ng batas, walang makapipigil kahit ang ginagawa nila ay wala sa batas. Jesus Christ, He represents all human beings, especially those who are unjustly deprived of human dignity because of the depravity of others. Nakakalungkot yun. Kasi sometimes, even today, ito yung time na kung saan yung injustices na nilalaban ni Jesus Christ nung time, ngayon, yung injustices na nakakatanggap ng mga ordinaryong tao ngayon ay pinagtatawanan. So it seems like wala tayong natutunan sa kasaysayan. We are Christian country. Pero tama ba, pag Kristiyano ka is makakita ka ng pinapatay na hindi mo na nililitis ng proseso at natutuwa ka pa? Mag-isip po tayo. Yung bearing, yung pagbe-bear natin ng tinatawag na Christian name, yung dignity, yung buhay, yung sanctity of life, nawawala ito sa atin. Dapat ibalik natin yung ano yung wasto. Hindi tayo pinatatakbo ng mga ideology, kundi ito'y pumapasok sa pananampalataya at pananagutan natin sa ating binyan. Going back, so habang sinasaktan si Jesus Christ, may babasahin po akong Bible verse sa Isaiah 53, verse 5, 7, and 11. And pakinggan po ninyong mabuti yung pagbalik ni Jesus Christ doon sa Old Testament, echoing back. First, verse 5. But He was wounded for our transgressions, crushed for our iniquities. Upon Him was the punishment that made us whole, and by His bruises we are healed. He was oppressed, and He was afflicted, yet He did not open His mouth, like a lamb that is led to the slaughter, and like a sheep that before its shearers is silent, so He did not open His mouth. Out of His anguish He shall see light, He shall find satisfaction through His knowledge. The righteous one, my servant, shall make many righteous, and He shall bear their iniquities. So sa kanyang sugat, sa sugat ni Kristo, dala-dala niya yung bigat ng kasalanan ng sanlibutan. And you know what? Doon sa Isaiah 53, yung pag-bear ng kasalanan ni Jesus sa kanyang balikat, sa kanyang pakasakit, it proves that Jesus is divine. Kasi walang sino mang karaniwang tao. Walang sino mang tao. Kasi may aral po ang ibang relihiyon na si Kristo ay tao, na hindi Diyos. Walang sino mang karaniwang tao ang pwedeng mag-bear ng kasalanan ng sanlibutan if Jesus Christ is not God. So that is a proof. Isaiah 53. So, doon sa John 19, isa pa to, John 19 verse 5. Pakinggan po ninyo ito. So Jesus came out, wearing the crown of thorns and the purple robe. Pilate said to them, "Here is the man." Chapter 6, verse 6. When the chief priests and the police saw him, they shouted, "Crucify him! Crucify him!" Pilate said to them, "Take him yourselves and crucify him. I find no case against him. But Jesus was pursued to his case na si Kristo tinuluyan, though wala siyang kasalanan. We can apply it today. So minsan, ang batas ginawa para sa tao sa pag-antabay sa kaayusan. Pero kung ang batas ay ginagamit sa panggigipit at sa pangmamaliit ng dignidad ng isang tao, ibang usapan po yun. Kailangan manindigan. Hindi po ito usapan ng kung sino ang marami o sino ang kaunti. Ito po yung usapin ng paninindigan na kung saan yung aspeto ng katotohanan, because Jesus Christ is the truth. Tinanong yan ni Pilato sa kanya, who is the truth? Sabi ni Kristo, I am the way, the truth, and the life. Ayon sa John 14 verse 6. At sabi sa 2 Thessalonica, ang katotohanan ay ang katotohanan ay makapagliligtas. Sa John 18 verse 31 to 32, the truth shall set you free. Calling ito sa ating mga Kristiyano Particular sa Catholics. 80 to 90 million, when we are speaking justice, tila wala tayong kaalaman sa turo ng simbahan. Hindi natin alam ipaglaban kung ano yung nararapat para sa ating bansa. Kaya mapapansin ninyo, hindi magulo ang bayan kung sana evangelize ang mga Katoliko particular. Kasi turo-turo tayo. Wala tayong base, wala tayong foundation. Kaya kung saan, kapag may nagsasalita about sa stand, watak-watak tayo. Kasi in the first place, hindi ito labanan ng paramihan. Labanan ito ng quality, hindi ng quantity. Most Catholics are ignorant on their faith. Masakit po yun, pero that is the reality. Marami pa tayong gagamutin. Magsi-celebrate tayo ng 500 years. Ano ba tayo ngayon? Di ba? Sa Asia, dalawa lang tayong Catholic country, yung Timor-Leste and Philippines. Pero Philippines is the most corrupt. One of the most corrupt. Sorry po pero sana sa ating pagsisimba, sa ating confession, sa ating pang-araw-araw na buhay, natatanong natin ito. Sana ang Catholic faith dinadala natin sa lahat ng aspeto ng buhay. Hindi ito na on and off. Kapag ikaw ay nasa politika, it is the power, because politics employs power, and that power affects your morals, affects your decision. So dapat yung faith and politics goes hand in hand, hindi po magkalaban. Dahil lahat ng gagawin mo sa politics will affect yan sa mamamayan. So hindi magkalaban ang pananampalataya at ang politika. Ganon din sa pamilya, ganon din sa sports, ganon din sa trabaho. Dalhin natin si Kristo. Sabi ni Kristo, maging liwanag tayo. Dalhin natin si Kristo sa lahat ng aspeto ng buhay, nang sa gayon magkaroon ng tunay na pagbabago. Hindi lang to sa pare, hindi lang to sa obispo, hindi lang to sa mga pastor, sa ministro. Kailangan ito lahatan. Come from within. Metanoia, yun conversion. Okay? So, going back, crucify him. Sabi nila. So, di po ba sabi doon sa may tradisyon sila na after 1 year, meron silang pakakawalang isa. Hindi po ba sabi nila, sino ang dapat pakawalan? Si Barabas o si Jesus? Sa translation na hawak ko, yung New Revised Standard Version, Catholic Edition, sa Matthew 27 verse 17, ang sabi dito, so after they had gathered, Pilate said to them, whom do you want me to release for you? Jesus Barabbas or Jesus who is called Messiah? So mapapansin nyo, si Barabbas, binanggit Jesus Barabbas. Pero sa footnote, most ancient copies, wala yung kopyang Jesus. Pero you know what? May point kasi ito Balikan natin yung sinasabi sa Leviticus, yung Yom Kippur. balikan natin yung ginagawa ng mga Hudyo na kaugalian, yung isa sa feast nila, yung Yom Kippur. Yung Leviticus 16 verse 6 to 8, then 20 to 22. Basahin ko na po yung 20 to 22. Leviticus 16, 22, 20 to 22. When he was finished anointing of the holy place and the tent of the meeting and the altar, he shall present the live goat. Then Aaron shall lay both hands on the head of the live goat and confess over it all iniquities of the people of Israel and all their transgressions, all their sins, putting them on the head of the goat and sending it away into the wilderness by means of someone designated for the task. The goat shall bear on itself all their iniquities to a barren region, and the goat shall be set free in the wilderness. Dito natin nakuha yung kaugaliang scapegoat. So, pipili yung high priest ng dalawang goat. Kung pipiliin nila yung pinakamalinis, itatabi nila, yun yung isa-sacrifice. Tapos yung isa naman yung pakakawalan. Balik tayo doon sa praetorium. Yung nando doon sa plaza. Yung sinabi ni Pilato, sino pakakawalan? Si Jesus, Barabas, or si Jesus o na Misaya? Si Jesus Christ was the sacrificial lamb. Si Kristo yung isasakripisyo, yung duduguin, yung ilalaslasin, yung iaalay. So siya yung naiwan. Gaya ng ginagawa ng high priest, pinapakawalan yung hindi ganoon ka-perfect. Sino yon? Si Barabas ang pinakawalan ni Pilato. Nakita niyo yung connection? Jesus Christ is the true lamb. And at the same time, Jesus Christ is the high priest. He is also priest. So si Kristo, priest, siya rin yung lamb, siya rin yung isasacrifice niya ang kanyang sarili. So yung connection from the Aramaic, ang Barabas, bar means son. Bar means son, Bar Abbas. So son of Abbas. So Jesus, yung Bar Abbas, son of the Father. Yung ibig sabihin, meaning. So, Jesus, son of the Father. Jesus, Barabbas. Ngayon, sino talaga yung pinakawalan? Si Barabbas, son of the Father. Pero sino talaga yung true son of the Father? Jesus Christ. Siya yung sinacrifice. Siya yung sacrificial lamb. Well, ganun talaga na isulat ang Biblia kasi God inspired, God breathed. So, additional, balik tayo doon sa habang sinasaktan si Jesus Christ, habang pinapalo siya ng walang awat nitong mga Romano. Naalala niya siguro yung sigawan nung sinasabi sa kanya, Hosanna. They are shouting, Hosanna to the Son of David. Nakaganon pa sila ng palaspas. Pero sila rin yung nagpapakrucify. Ang sakit po nun sa bilang nagmamahal. Di po ba? So doon sa Zechariah 9 verse 9, meron doong prophecy na ang isang hari, yung Messiah, na pagpasok niya sa Israel is nakasakay siya sa donkey. So bakit donkey? Donkey means peace. As Jesus Christ is the King of, the Prince of Peace ayon sa Isaiah 9 verse 6. So, shouting, Hosanna to the Son of David. Anong ibig sabihin nun? May sabi pa nila na, Blessed is he who comes in the name of the Lord, Hosanna in the highest. So ano yung kahalagaan ng carry branches and lay branches and they are shouting? May maganda pong Bible text na nagtuturo ano yung natupad doon sa nangyaring iyon. Yan ay sa awit 118 verse 26 to 27. And I quote, Blessed is the one who comes in the name of the Lord. Ayan yung sinasabi ng mga sumasalubong kay Kristo. Tama? Kasi they know their scriptures. We bless you from the house of the Lord. The Lord is God, and He has given us light. Bind the festal procession with branches up to the horns of the altar. So, yung pagpasok ni Jesus Christ, is katuparan nung awit 116 verse 26 to 27 na kung saan yung dumarating na Messiah is also a priest. This priest is the Lord our God who will offer sacrifice to the altar. Ang ganda. Wow. So this is the future king, the Messiah. The king who is also a priest who would ascend to the altar to offer sacrifice. That sacrifice and that altar will be the cross. So whenever Palm Sunday na naaalala nyo yun, welcoming the Christ, the King to our altar, maganda yan na natutupad sa pare. Napapansin po ninyo yung procession, tayo nagwawagayway, nagbabasbas ang pare, pero may hawak siyang palaspas. And remember to our Catholic faith, what we call in persona Christi, when the priest officiates the Mass and the liturgy, ang nakikita na natin kumikilos doon ay si Jesus Christ. And remember, the priest from outside of the church, sa processional, papasok sa simbahan, then mag-i-start ang Mass, magbabaw siya, then pupunta sa altar, ayun na. Si Kristo na ang gumagalaw. Di po ba? So, natupad yung awit 116 verse 26 to 27. So, donkey, balik tayo sa donkey. Donkey is God's way of saying that He came as a king who will serve and save the oppressed. Ayon sa mga ancient na kwento, ang hari kapag war, ang gamit niya is horse. And then kapag nanalo na sila, papalit siya sa donkey. Ibig sabihin, peace and kapayapaan. Jesus Christ, ang pinili niya is donkey. Probably, He can do a war between sin and death upang palayain sa oppression of sin ang humanity. Ayan. And going additional point, doon po sa reason ng pagkakamatay ni Jesus Christ sa John 19 verse 7 and John 5 verse 18 to 21, Jesus Christ was sentenced to death because He quote Himself as the Son of God. And remember, Son of God, ayon sa John 5:18 to 21, equates as God also. So Jesus Christ was condemned to death because He was claiming that He is Amy, D-I-M. Kaya doon po sa may isang pangkating pangrelihiyon na pinapakita nila sa kanilang mga magazine na si Kristo ay hindi Diyos, magbalik po ng pag-aaral sa Biblia. Balikan natin. Kasi hindi po tayo nag-originate sa Pilipinas. Nag-originate ang Catholic faith from the root of Judaism. Jesus Christ is true God. Jesus Christ is true man. One divine person. Don't you worry, i-explain po natin, i-expound natin yan. Kapag natapos po ang quarantine series, we will be having a segment what we call cross-examine. Dito medyo matapang po ang atake natin, pero humble and may pagmamahal. Kasi hindi po itinuturo ng simbahan na makipag-away. Hindi po relihiyon ang Katolisismo na pinangangalakal natin na tayo ay makipag-away. We educate and we teach people para maintindihan kung ano talaga yung pinaniniwala ng simbahan. Nang sa gayon, hindi tayo nagkakagulo-gulo. Kasi sa totoo po, ang Catholic Church was victim of what? Chismis. Sa totoo, kung babalikan natin ang kasaysayan, yes, there's faults. Ibubukas po natin yan. Tuturuan ko kayo ano yung mga faults ng simbahan na ginawa from the past. Pero, tignan natin in the perspective na bakit na-commit, nag-invalidate ba ito ng credibility ng simbahan? Gawin natin ng tamang may context at sasagutin natin ng lahat ng argumento ng iba't ibang religion. Nang sa gayon, makita natin through the light of Jesus kung sino ang nagsasabi ng katotohanan. Kasi po, sa Kristyanismo, we have 40,000 denominations na nagpapakilalang Christians. Actually, hindi ang tawag nga po sa ating mga Katoliko, hindi Christians eh. Katoliko lang kasi daw tayo po ay nagmula sa Santo Papa. uugatin natin yan. Ikukwento ko po sa inyo yung way back bakit ako nag-aral ng ganito. Kasi dumating yung time na nag-doubt din ako at muntik na po akong sumapi sa isang pangkating pangreliyon. And I tell you, galit na galit ako sa mga pare. Galit na galit ako sa mga madre. At galit na galit din ako sa mga tauhan ng simbahan. Bakit? Walang alam. Galit na galit ako, wala akong matanungan. Kukwento ko po sa inyo, bakit? Pero at the end of the day, yung light ni Jesus Christ ang gumabay sa akin nang sa gayon makilala ko yung mga nararapat na taong makatulong sa pagbibigay liwanag ng ating pananampalataya. At wala pong hihigit na yaman sa mundong ito kundi sa pananampalataya na makikita nyo at matatagpuan sa Catholic Church. Ayan. So, going back doon sa scourging ni Jesus Christ, alam niyo po ba, noong August 18, 1996, Father Alejandro Pizet had just finished distributing communion when a woman told him that there was a discarded host in the back of the church. Father Pizet recovered the host and placed it in a container of water and placed the container in the tabernacle. On August 20th, he discovered that this host appeared bloody. So he informed the auxiliary bishop of that time. That auxiliary bishop decided to have the host photographed, taken on September 6th, show that the host had grown in size and had the appearance of a piece of bloody flesh. After 3 years, when there was no decomposition of this apparent flesh, the bishop decided to have it scientifically analyzed. The testing began in October of 1999, together with a staunch atheist, Dr. Ricardo Castañon. In 2005, Dr. Frederick Zugiba, a forensic pathologist, announced his findings. The analyzed material is a fragment of the heart muscle found in the wall of the left ventricle, close to the valves. This muscle is responsible for the contraction of the heart. The left cardiac ventricle pumps blood to all parts of the body. The heart muscle is in an inflamed state and contains a large number of white blood. This indicates that the heart was alive at the time the sample was taken. That the heart was alive, since white blood cells die outside a living organism. They require a living organism to sustain them. Thus, their presence indicates that the heart was alive when the sample was taken. What is more, these white blood cells had penetrated the tissue, which further indicated that the heart had been under severe stress, as if the owner had been beaten severely about the chest. The tests were witnessed, but Dr. Zugiba did not know the origin of the sample. After he was submitted his findings, he was told that the sample was taken from the tissue found in 1996. Zugiba responded, "You have to explain one thing to me. If this sample came from a dead person, how could it be that while I was examining it, the cells of the sample were moving and pulsating? If the heart came from someone who died in 1996, how could it still be alive?" It was only at this point that Zugiba learned that the sample came from a consecrated host. He exclaimed, "This will remain an inexplicable mystery to science, a mystery totally beyond her competence." Note that similar statements have been made about the liquefied blood in the regularly recurring miracle at Lanciano, Italy. An extensive study of the Lanciano material was released in 1976 after being confirmed by a scientific commission appointed by the World Health Organization. Since then, several experts have compared the lab reports relating to the samples from both Buenos Aires and Lanciano, Italy, and have determined that the two samples came from the same person. We also know that the blood type AB in both cases is the same as the blood of which soaked into the shroud of Turin. The same DNA, it came from one person, type AB. You know what? This is outside of the Bible. One time may nakausap ako na born again Christian. Tinanong ko, sabi niya, we are saved by the blood of Christ. Tanong, ano yung type ng blood ni Jesus Christ? Hindi masagot kasi wala sa Biblia. This is scientifically confirmed. This is a miracle. Kasi hindi hahayaan ng Diyos. We know doon sa episode natin sa Institution of the Holy Eucharist, kung tayo ay nakukulangan sa pananampalataya, God will supply. And then, doon sa mga tanong, only faith in the extraordinary action of God provides the reasonable answer. Faith in a God who wants to make us aware that He is truly present in the mystery of Eucharist. As a result of his investigation, Dr. Ricardo Castañon, a staunch atheist much of his life, converted to Catholicism. Whenever you receive communion, go to remind you if of some of the awesome miracle and sacrifice of Christ in the Eucharist. Allow Him to nourish with His presence. And before we end, iwan ko po sa inyo yung Luke 24 verse 30 to 31. To 31. When he was at the table with them, he took bread, blessed and broke it, and gave it to them. Then their eyes were opened, and they recognized him, and he vanished from their sight. Nakilala ng mga disipulo si Kristo sa pamamagitan ng Holy Eucharist. And then, the Catholic faith is historical. Binanggit si Pilate. Kaya nga po dun sa credo, pinagpakasakit ni Poncio Pilato, not in the sense that we are praying to Pilate, but we are confessing, we are declaring the historical faith of Christianity, Jesus Christ. He is a historical person, not a myth. Jesus Christ is alive. Jesus Christ is still present in the Eucharist. So, muli, maraming pong salamat. Again, this is the Quarantine Series episode 12. So, 8 videos to go para matapos po tayo sa Quarantine Series. Then, we will be proceeding to our cross-examine. This will be a Catholic Apologetics Basic 101. Kung kailangan natin bumalik at maituro uli at mai-echo ang Catholic faith, we do. So again, maraming pong salamat. And if you are not yet subscribed, mga kapatid, pa-subscribe naman po and click nyo na rin yung bell button para po na notify kayo pag na-i-upload ko na yung videos. And then like, share, and subscribe. Marami pong salamat doon sa pagpatuloy na napanood nila, then sinishare pa nila sa kanilang mga kilala. And again, si Lord na po ang bahala mag-bless sa inyo. Then, if matapos na po itong quarantine, in-invite ko po kayo sa Catholic Faith Defenders. And I will be explaining ano nga ba ang Catholic Faith Defenders and the importance of apologetics from today. Then, so, see you soon. So, ito po muli si Brother Bien na naghahatid sa inyo ng Quarantine Series. Mag-ingat po ang lahat at magpagaling kung ano man po yung mga nararamdaman, and then God is good all the time. God bless us all.